Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good.
The 21.
Which team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Smashes through. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Power football with the run. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there for the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Runs through the discard, and he's running free. He's loose down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive. He picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. A run for the quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
the offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Looking to scramble. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, South Carolina. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Well, you don't see this very often. A defensive lineman getting the pick six. What an individual effort to get his hands on the football. How about that athleticism? And then take it to the house.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Sellers. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. That time, just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Got it past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's the end of the first quarter. South Carolina 14, Arkansas 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ball is loose.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Finds his big tight end. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, if you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. To the air, it's Sellers. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Sellers. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Is no good. That keeps the score. South Carolina 20, Arkansas 6.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. when they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Scarlet Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a crease, it's Sanders. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The inside handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing fourth down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just steamrolling his way through. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll give it to the back. Bulls his way forward.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Tripped up for the tackle.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love when defensive linemen play with this type of awareness. You knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the quarterback, so he slows the rush down, IDs and finds out where the QB is, and then gets his big old paws up in the air to bat it away.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
I know some teams have an aversion to punting it. Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll line up to go for two. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And on first down, they sent the field goal team out, I guess hoping to cause confusion and delay and some type of befuddlement. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Monaga. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Handoff from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man. It's long.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. We're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. They want to... It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. He caught it. And he'll step out of... Short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's in there for the two, and now the lead stands at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. Stumbled to the ground.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they...
South Carolina
21. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's got room. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line getting set on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Might be looking to run. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. And he's end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Number 6. Grab and score.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Running back goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Green. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll line up to go for 2. Wants to go up top. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the
and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
South Carolina, 16. Arkansas, 8.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking to throw, it's Green. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just steamrolling the defense. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on 3rd down.
The offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on down. when they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
How about that for a Brexit? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on the opening drive of the game, and you go for 2, and it all is gravy. 8-0 early.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Quick strike complete. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Tigers pulled out a close one the last time they saw their Palmetto State rivals.
And Clemson, they were sleepwalking early in that game. They know when they play South Carolina, they're going to get their A-plus effort. They're going to have to take some haymakers, and they got to wake up in this one, bro.
I think it's tough late in the season, regardless when you play. The rivalry is deep. The hatred is deep. Even when seasons are out of touch for South Carolina, they can put an exclamation point by beating Clemson at the end of the year.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Gets it out quickly. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Using the quick game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 7 with the carry.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
Will take over first and 10.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Second down coming up. Let's go. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied at
8. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play. Fourth down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. At the 45 on his way. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Makes his connection.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
South Carolina, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if there's...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
That keeps the score. South Carolina, 20, Clemson.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fair catch, called for and made. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the...
He's got it down the bases. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 1, catch and score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down.
Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fakes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll go to the ground. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
South Carolina, 20.
All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Klubnik. He's right on target. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chance.
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands and make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Simon. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Bennett. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Snags it over the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, he was able to make 1 guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Clemson 22, South Carolina 20.
Here we go. Do the show. Break. Get set.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He's got his man. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on...